For 8 years, the wife had been abused by her husband, and their 7-year-old son had witnessed it all. After the abuse, the husband would casually start drinking, as if nothing had happened. Lisa cautiously crept upstairs and saw her son doing his homework. She told herself to endure just one more day, and she'd wipe the smile off her husband's face. The wife went to the restroom and mustered the courage to make a call, but the next second, she suddenly realized her husband was right behind her. He grabbed her hair and smashed her phone to pieces. The couple's shouting startled their son, who was doing his homework. John, hearing the commotion, slowly peeked out the door. He watched his mother in terror. His mother seemed to notice him and gestured for him to hide. The son quickly ducked aside. Then, the husband dragged Lisa into the cold basement, sternly telling her she'd never escape his grasp. After her husband left, Lisa felt her heart turn to ash, her only hope resting on the plans she and her son had discussed the day before. However, her son didn't disappoint her. John stealthily approached his father. Though John's heart was filled with helplessness and fear, to save his mother, he mustered his courage, his hand trembling as he reached into his father's pocket and secretly took out the basement key. Seeing his dad asleep, he then carefully slipped away. John ran to open the basement door, bravely rescuing his mom, who was locked inside, and told her, "I'll protect you." At that moment, a flicker of warmth spread through the mother. When Lisa asked John if he was willing to leave with her, he nodded without hesitation. When Lisa and John left, they thought they had escaped the husband's clutches. But it wasn't long before the husband, using his connections and money, found where the mother and son were now living. At this point, the wife and child were still reveling in the joy of their new life. Just as Lisa was about to take her child out for burgers, a familiar voice came from the doorway, sending shivers down her spine and making her blood run cold. She quickly pulled her son into a room to hide, terrified that the husband outside would find them. Just as the husband was about to barge in, thankfully, a kind caregiver who had learned of Lisa's plight arranged for a car to help her escape through the back door. But little did she know, this caregiver was actually a child trafficker.